Hey everybody, Lego Doctor here. Sorry, I got sick last night. Today we will be going over the Jurassic Park Velociraptor chase with 360 pieces. So let's start with the Velociraptor itself. We have the Velociraptor in a nougat color, which is new, I believe. He's got the hinged mouth that clicks in two different positions, and you can kind of get it somewhere in between. He's got beautiful green eyes, this amazing pattern, kind of a rubbery tail, the hooked claws, on the back, and hands that can grasp any pole-based piece. Then we have Dr. Alan Grant, archaeologist. He's got the nice little ascot and the blue shirt with some khaki pants. And yes, he does have printing on the back. He has one face print as to the fact that he wears a hat, so it would show. But he also comes with an extra hairpiece, which is the same color as Tim Murphy's, which I feel is very inaccurate for Dr. Grant. But in the video game, he has the Emmett hair, which I'd say looks at least a bit better, at the very least. So overall, great figure to get. And let's move on to my personal favorite figure in the set, Ellie Sattler. She's got kind of her messy look going on, her pink shirt tied around her waist, sort of. There is printing on the back showing it's kind of bunched up right there. She's got her boots, her socks are poking out of them, khaki shorts, and she's got a smirk on one side and kind of a frightened face, if you will, on the other side. Focus. Focus this again. Yeah, there we go. Then we have Tim Murphy, who has the classic Lego hair. He has actually a pretty normal child face. He has the striped shirt with a dark blue ascot, and his shirt he wears over that, and some tan pants. Got a smile on one side, really excited to see Dr. Grant probably, and one that's nervous for his life about the Velociraptor attacking. And then we have Lex Murphy, who has this beautiful braid piece, which I've never gotten before. The pattern on the shirt is just amazing, that Lego did. A blue-gray pants as well. He's got the same face as Tim, except has like little tiny eyelashes, and the back face is the same as well, with the eyelashes. And if you can't tell on this camera, she does have like little freckles. Same with Tim, of course. And the set also comes with a stun gun. This is an extra piece, which is used as the door handle over there. It's just like an electric stun gun that one of the minifigures can carry. So, and I add this to make it more accurate to the film, I thought. And of course they give you some extra studs, and then you just press down this to fire it. Let's get into this little tiny small build before we get into the main build. We just have a little ladder which you can open and close more and more. You can have it all the way up to make a really long ladder and prop it up against something. It had some droid arms connecting it so it would be more stable, but I didn't really like those because it inhibited it more, and honestly the hinges stay pretty well by themselves unless you press really hard on it. So I just removed them. Let's push these out to the side so we can get a better look at the build. Like dominoes. So here we've got this main office kind of area. We have Dennis Nedry's computer right here, with the kind of thing going on. A kind of file cabinet right here, spinny chair. These metal pieces are kind of making, I'm not sure if it's a grate or if it's like one of those old kind of little pads that desks that office chairs would use to roll on. So it's got like a little mouse, which is made out of this rounded tooth piece, as I call it, because it's kind of a mixel tooth. Got the printed 1x2 tile keyboard, which is really awesome. And then we've got the kind of a map of all the perimeters on Jurassic Park. And let's take a closer look at both these prints. Got the Dennis Nedry with a big old head. Over here we have the door. It has a locking mechanism, so the raptor can't get in unless you open this. Then the door can swing open freely. You can also kind of turn the door handles. So that's nice. It's got the little window. This isn't quite the same shape as the one in the actual Jurassic Park movie. But it's still definitely great. You've got this little railing, this sort of platform, you could say, a map of Isla Nublar right there, the Jurassic Park logo on this window. And what's cool about this window is the raptor can break through it. It's a breakthrough window, if he'll work. Anyways. Yeah, definitely a really cool feature, to be honest, actually. Very scary looking. And we've got a telephone right here, which you can pop off the wall, and a minifigure can hold. Then we've got this barrel of just kind of random objects. We've got a wrench in silver. We've got this awesome umbrella piece, which can be held right here or right here, which is awesome and kind of represents the one Dr. Sattler was using to get to, I don't know, it was raining. I can't remember, but it was raining in a part of the movie, and she was using an umbrella. And then we also have a walkie-talkie, which is nice, or a radio, whichever you prefer to call it. Moving on, we also have the kitchen section, which honestly, I was really excited about, especially since you can actually fit a small minifigure inside, right here, like to hide from the raptors. Except it doesn't quite fit. There is a certain way you can make it completely fit if you remove this top piece and then fit her in just perfectly, which I might show another time, maybe not, but I don't know. Not in this video. Some water. Okay. We've got a little pot up top there, and some Jello laying out on the counter, which is semi-spilled. We've got a little tiny chocolate bar with a golden bow that just attaches right there. There's a little, I'm not sure if you can see it, but right there underneath the counter there's some little yellow thing, mustard maybe? I don't know. They've got the stove with a pan, and then there's another pot. We've got a cleaver and a spoon. It also comes with another spoon as well. If you want to use that, it's just probably an extra piece, but yeah, it's really cool piece. Also, I forgot to mention these emergency lights right here. Then on to the last part of the build. This outside area where there's a little staircase leading up to the door. And a security camera that can kind of swivel. We've also got the cold embryo storage with the spinning embryo storage area. We've also got this little bit right here, which is also embryo storage. We've got the little can Nedry uses to store the embryos, which I'm not sure if they ever found it, to be honest, because I don't think I saw that. And then we have a little print right here that says danger on a blue tile. Then embryo cold storage, which is a sign in the movie, not a